Hello, good afternoon. Hello, Instagram. Welcome to ReFashioned Art. I'm Laura Madden. Back finally. I know it's been quite a while that I've been on here, slacking, traveling, and working a ton, actually, to be quite honest. Hey, Judith, how are you? Good to see you. All right, guys, so I am in my studio, and I have been working on a whole bunch of new things, different things, interesting things for me at least. And I'm really working on incorporating new forms using some new materials. This is one that I just posted and I'm just really having fun with, although it is really a ton of work. And it is one of those things, working with this wire mesh and odds and end pieces and wood remnants. It can be quite laborious, and wrestling with some of these materials, it really does a number. Have all kinds of cuts and scrapes, and so it's really quite an experience. But that's part of what I love so much about it. It really is physically demanding. It does push my boundaries, it pushes my comfort zone, and it is a true challenge. So that's what I really love so much. Hey guys, thanks for joining. So I did put a little question box in my stories if anyone had any questions, and I have gotten no surprise, a ton of questions about this piece here. This is, definitely a new style for me. I love sculptural things. I love sculptural wall art. That's really the extent that I have done with sculptural work. It's still wall art. It still is meant to hang on your wall. So maybe the next evolution of this will be an actual sculpture that can go on a table or can go on a pedestal or who knows where in a yard. I don't know. But it's really fun, and it's really grabbed me. It's got my interest, it's got my passion, it's got my curiosity. So I'll be playing with these new forms. And I know the lighting is here in here is not great at all. But this is basically black and gold, two of my favorite colors. And this, like a lot of my art, and especially the sculptural art, it is meant to feel like fashion for your walls. It really is. And to be quite honest, I was just in northern Arizona, and the sunrises there, yes, I am always up with the sun. The sunrises there are always magnificent. And the sunbeams that come out of the sun are just incredible. And honestly, I've posted a few pictures on my stories as well, and it so infiltrates the style of my work. This really does remind me of some of those sunbeams just spouting off the sun. And it also, what also has inspired this and somewhat modeled the essence of it is a antique brooch that I just acquired, and I should post a picture of it. But this really, it does in some ways imitate the shape and the form of that antique brooch. It really is quite elaborate and amazing. So anyway, more coming soon on this. Open to your name suggestions. I have not named it yet. Still kind of working on a few details here. So it's not totally done. Would still consider this a work in progress, but mostly done. Really excited about this. I am going to find a place in my home to hang it. I do have some photo shoots coming up next week, and that was part of my urgency for getting some new work together, because I will be doing some installations in my home for this photo shoot. Before I move on, another thing I want to share, guys, super important Design for Dogs event is this Friday night. Please, come on out or help share it. If you know someone here in Phoenix, Scottsdale, that would be interested in going, it is Friday night, 5 to 9, super casual. You can drop in anytime. It is indoor, outdoor, but I will have a piece of art in part of the silent auctions. part of the Treasure in the Details design team. They made, basically it's a dog house design challenge, and all of the dog homes are for sale. They are being auctioned off, and all of the money is going to AAWL, Arizona Animal Welfare League, which is the oldest no-kill shelter in Arizona. Big deal. It's a really big deal. Last year they raised $80,000, which blew their goal out of the water. This year their goal is 100K. So I know we can do it. And really, really, really hopeful and confident that we will do it. So the dog houses are going to be auctioned off. So I am part of one of the dog house design teams with one of my pieces of art being part of the dog home. And also I am one of the sponsors. So really, really vested in this. And you guys know, if you follow me at all here, I am very, very serious about rescue animals and advocating for rescue animals. I have 2 at the moment, and they have their own Instagram where we basically just post other rescue animals that are in need of homes. So I hope you guys will take a look. I will be posting those links to purchase tickets, or if you want to donate, or even if you want to still be a sponsor. Again, that's money that is going to Arizona Animal Welfare League. So oldest no-kill shelter in Arizona. So definitely highly support that. Next, I want to share, very, very special to me, Chef Christopher Gross. He is a celebrity chef, one of the best by far here in Arizona. He has handed off 3 of his chef coats for me to remake into my sculptural work. You guys know how obsessed I am with the fabrics as my means of creating sculptural wall art. So he was nice enough to hand off 3 of his coats, and 2 of them have been transformed. I will show you the works in progress, almost done, but not yet. And this is the 3rd, which I think is very, very special because it has the Christopher's logo, which is, I mean, talk about amazing. If you've not been to Christopher's at the Wrigley, then it is a must. It is, if not the best, one of the very best restaurants here in Arizona. My husband and I love it, and we're kind of mega fans of Chef Christopher Gross. So thank you, Christopher, for passing those on to me. So this is one of the pieces, and this piece here was actually almost like a thicker cotton canvas. And I apologize, the lighting in here is horrible right now. And that is probably never going to change, even though I have this great big light for the camera. So this is, I probably shouldn't even be showing this because it does not do it justice on this easel with this lighting at all. But I will take photos. Oh, hello, Das Photo House. Hello, Art by Joy. Jody, how are you? Jody, are you in Arizona? I'm not sure. I should find that out because I would love to meet you if you are. All right, guys. So one of the chef's coats from Chef Christopher Gross here. I promise to share photos, photographed, well lit, properly lit, so you can really get the extent. This isn't quite done, but very close. Really, really love this. He loves black. It's mostly black. I may add more black. I'm not sure. And then this is another one. This actually had, this chef's coat had a pattern. You can see it had, there were a lot of stripes, but it was a pattern. So I tried to leave some of that because I actually oh, hello, there he is. Chef Christopher Gross. I've got 2 of your coats here. I wasn't going to announce it because I wasn't going to show them because the lighting in here is not ideal, but this is the start. Not 100% done, but very, very close. But I really, and you know, I may add more black here. Haven't decided, but I really, really, really wanted to keep some of this pattern because it's very, very cool. And it's mostly black and white, which I love. But I promise, guys, I'm going to take photos of these. And Christopher, I'm not sure if you were on earlier. I will take photographs of these because being on these easel is doing them no justice whatsoever. And I actually got a new phone and it's not fitting on my tripod now. Every time you get a new phone, it's like a totally different style and design and size. And so now nothing is fitting. I need to get all new adjustments. Anyhow, guys, that is the latest here. Those are some of the things that I'm working on. There will be more to come, more tapestries, more fabrics, more sculptural wall art. This is a very, very early work in progress. Loving a lot of the black and gold. This one's a little different because I am adding a little bit more of the texture to the actual fabric. So we'll see if I really like that. But that's just the very, very early stages. But again, these are the latest things, playing with new forms, playing with new materials, and I promise to share behind the scenes from my 2 shoots coming up next week. One is for a local magazine here, and one is for a book that I'm being featured in, which is going to be a lot of fun. So I will share as much as I can. Don't forget Design for Dogs event this Friday. If you are in Arizona, if you have any interest in supporting or attending, it really is a lot of fun, and it's super, super casual. So I hope to see you there. You guys know there are so many dogs that need homes, so many animals that need homes. So if you are considering a new family pet, please, please, please consider adopting a rescue. I can't say enough. They just never stop saying thank you. So please consider that. I promise to share those links in my stories today, as well as on my other Instagram at I am Laura Madden, and as well as on my dog's Instagram, which is at 2_pretty_birds. All right, guys, cheers. Happy, oh my God, it feels like Friday. Today's Monday. It is. All right, guys, cheers. Bye-bye.